Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the show. So, we're now in the classroom, okay? We're not allowed to talk about who's in our classroom, so we just got some other people here. But if you see on the board here are the 3 things in my lesson that I don't want you to talk about, okay? You're not allowed to talk about it in this place of workplace. This is not allowed. I'm going to read them out to you. It's called no religion. The reason why we say no religion here, to tell you the truth behind closed doors, is because if you have a faith and you believe in something, well, why do you need our help here? Huh? If you're so religious and you believe in a higher power than yourself, why would you come here? Don't talk about religion here. It says, listen here, Missy. It says right here, look. No religion. You gotta stick to the rules. Okay? Number 2 in my lesson. It says no sexual orientation, which is meaning behind closed doors is we don't really give a flying fuck what you are. We don't care if you're a bird, if you're a duck. We don't care if you're gay or straight. We don't care if you're a boy, a girl, whatever you want to be, little girl. Okay? But we don't talk about sexual orientation. Behind closed doors, it's because some of our members are bisexual. They get very offended, you see, when you're straight and you just want to have around straight people. We've had problems here before. We've had problems when a few gay people have tried to introduce themselves as friends to another straight girl here. You see, that girl, she went camping. This girl that was bisexual asked her, would you take her camping? This other girl, who we're not allowed to name for legal reasons, okay? But this girl who was camping, she said, why would you want me to take you wild camping if you're bisexual? And the other woman, she said, I want to go wild camping. It'll only take me a night. The other woman who was a camper, she was very scared because she thought, what do you mean it'll only take you a night? I go wild camping and I've never heard somebody say that to me before. It'll only take you a night. What's going to take you a night? We got to pick up all the things the next morning. We got to pack up the campsite. It'll only take you a night. It's going to take you a night and a morning. What, you think I'm going to clean this stuff up all on my own just because you're a bisexual? You can't camp camping with me. You got to go wild camping with someone else. So we've had, ma'am, that's enough of the story. So we've had enough of no sexual orientation. This can cause arguments, you see. It causes arguments. So we don't talk about sex here, okay? There's a lot of celibacy here, okay? Now, we don't talk about race. There's a reason why we don't talk about race in this workplace, okay? Because if you are of color, okay, you know, if you got that dirty skin, right? You got to be quiet. You got to be real quiet. Don't get involved in any chit-chat. You leave that to the white folks. You are not allowed to get in chit-chat if you are a brown or darker skin, okay? And that's why we say no race here, because no race has any equal rights. And we don't want to talk about race, because then we've got to make it equal for everyone who lives here, who works here, you know, everyone who joins in, okay? But don't worry, honey, we've made sure to get at least 1, 2 gay, 2 black. We got a few of each of your culture. But most of our culture in our company is the one, okay? We got to be dominant here. We really do. We got to think before we do things. You just see, we got to plan. We got to plot before we even start these companies, honey. So what we're going to talk about, we're not going to talk about religion, sex, or no race, okay? If you actually want to heal, if you want to actually find have you just found God? Yeah? Well, you need to go and find yourself some other Christians, okay? But this ain't the place to talk about Christianity. You have problems with your ex-partner being gay? Look, I know this is a healing place, but love, we don't want to talk about that here. We don't want to heal you from that here. You're having problems? You're feeling you're being left out of groups because of the color of your skin? Honey, we have a black girl who works here. She just don't talk that much. So how you gonna say about racism here when we already got one of you here, girl? You can't make any of these people happy, can you? You know, I wish that people would just not look at the final exam and see how many of those people come out with no help at the end of it.